Happy Friday here at Why Lose, the end of May. We're about to wrap up May. May 31st here, rolling into the weekend, and not a great card yesterday. We ended up 2-2, but we had a big play on the T-Wolves. Holy shit, they did not show up at all. Luka was unbelievable, especially in that first quarter. Got tied up 18-all, and I was like, okay, here we go. Basketball, major game of runs, as we all know. But then the T-Wolves got ran out of their own building. Dallas wins that one in 5. Now we've got the NBA Finals set up, and we will have plays every single game, side and totals for you. So looking forward to what should be a really good series with the Dallas Mavericks and the Boston Celtics. So we're not here to talk about that, though. We're here to talk about Major League Baseball. We've got a full slate of action for you today here at Why Lose. Want to remind you, as we roll into the weekend, you can get daily packages for $49, weekly for $99, monthly $299. Go to whylose.com//Lance. You can get everything there. We're going to give you some free plays and some leans right here, Major League Baseball, on this Friday as we end May. Mentioned this earlier this week. Teams that go into June 1, that lead the division since the wild card era, 58% have gone on to win their division. So a little significant there as we look at some of these division leaders. Only one matinee game today. Of course, it's at Wrigley Field as Chicago hosts Cincinnati Reds. Both teams trying to end terrible, terrible months of May. Cubs 10-17. The Reds only 8-18. Javier Assad will get the nod for the Cubs. 2-1 with 2.42 ERA. And believe it or not, of the Cubs' 10 wins this month, 4 have come when Assad is getting the start. So I'm going to give a lean to the Cubs, -146. Your only day game out there. That game goes off 2:20 first pitch scheduled at Wrigley Field. Looking at some night action, Cardinals at the Phillies. That's where ESPN's going to be. We had Buster Olney on the show yesterday. Every Thursday we've got him on. He was talking about that matchup. The Cardinals turned it around in May. On May 11th, you go back, they were season high 7 games. They had lost a season high 7 games in a row. They were a season high 9 games under 500. They dropped to 15-24. Since then, the Cardinals have won 12 of their last 15, back to 500. And you look at Mason Wynn, what the rookie shortstop's been able to do for the Cards. He is absolutely raking. But one of my boys on the hill tonight, big number with Aaron Nola, 2-3 with a 2.54 ERA and 12 starts versus the Cards. Very familiar with this St. Louis lineup, and I'm going to back Nola here. I'm going to give a lean to the Phillies. Don't love it just because the price is so big against a red-hot Cardinals team that is 12-3 in their last 15. But we're going to lean the Phillies here, minus the 188. This thing opened at 175 in that range, and it has gone up to almost $2 here. So that number is flying up, but I do love backing Aaron Nola, the righty there for the Phillies. Rays at Baltimore. The Orioles 13-0-5 in their past 18 series versus division members. Hard to believe just a few years ago the Orioles were awful, and this shows you what they've been able to do in their farm system. And just an amazing turnaround, sitting at 35-19 right now on the season. But one of the worst teams in baseball 3 years ago. And to think this division, who houses the Rays, the Red Sox, the Yankees, and even the Blue Jays, who we've seen in the postseason over the last few years, hard to believe that they have not lost a series in 18 series versus AL East members. Baltimore's won 6 of the last 7. Gunnar Henderson has been unbelievable, 18 home runs. He's only the 4th Oriole to hit 50-plus before he turns 23. I'm going to assume, I'm just guessing here, I haven't seen this. I did see that he was the 4th. I would assume Cal Ripken Jr., Frank Robinson, Brooks Robinson. Think that's safe. Of course, you could look at Ken Singleton, Eddie Murray. Baltimore's had some great players in their histories, but I'll go with those 3. I'll go Frank Robinson. I will go Brooks Robinson, and I will go Cal Ripken Jr. With all that said, Albert Suarez back in the rotation for the Orioles. He's 2-0, 1.53 ERA. His last 9 2/3, he has not given up a run. I like Baltimore here. I'm going to lean Orioles again. Not a massive number at home. The Orioles so good at home. And right now, just minus 142, the Orioles are against the Rays. That game goes off 7:05 Eastern. I want to remind you, all sports packages are available here at Why Lose. We're 19-7 on the UFL season. The thing about that is we've got more UFL tomorrow and Sunday. The regular season ends this weekend, so we're going to cap it off. We're going to keep that rolling. Jump on board. Daily packages $49, weekly $99, monthly $299. We give you leans and plays every single day right here on the pod. So tell your friends, like, subscribe. We would appreciate that. Again, go to ylose.com/Lance. You can get everything. Next game up, Pittsburgh at Toronto. Very specific first pitch time, 7:07 Eastern time. Right now, Jose Barrios on the hill for Toronto. To be determined is your guy or lack of a guy right now for Pittsburgh. This game right now sitting at Toronto minus 162, a total of 8.5. The Blue Jays are showing life, though. They're coming off their first season series sweep. Of course, it was over the shitty White Sox, but the Jays have won 7 of 11. Bo Bichette has been so good. 14 RBIs in his last 19 games, hitting .355 over that stretch. I'm going to, again, give a lean, a little bit of chalk here. I am going to lean Toronto minus the 162. Next game up tonight, we have got the Nationals at the Guardians. This Guardians team is, I'll tell you, I did not, talking to Buster again, he had a little feeling that Cleveland was going to be really good this year. I don't know if anybody saw the way they're scoring runs right now. Second right now in Major League Baseball in runs scored. A lot of that has been Jose Ramirez. He's hitting .337, 11 home runs over his last 23 games. The Guardians are looking for their 8th straight home win tonight, where they sit at 18-6 at home. The Nationals have not been terrible on the road, 16-6. They've won 3 of 4 from the Braves. They're coming off a little momentum in that series. Nationals 5-2 in their past 7, so they're playing better baseball right now. Veteran Patrick Corbin is going to be on the hill for the Nationals. I kind of lean the Nats here. I know it's hard to go against Cleveland the way the Guardians are swinging it right now, and this team being at home. But I'm going to play the Nationals here. Plus, it looks like you'll get them about plus 180. So I'm going to lean Patrick Corbin, veteran pitcher, on the road in Cleveland tonight. A little upset there. Lean Nationals in that game. Arizona and the Mets, both of these teams going in the wrong direction. Mets 8-19, and man, we talked about this is a historically bad May for the New York Mets. Now they are coming off a win. Francisco Lindor had a team meeting, players-only meeting the other night. It looked like it worked. They bounced back. They win last night against the Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks really, really struggling. Jordan Montgomery's going to go for the Diamondbacks, 0-3 with an 8.40 ERA versus the Mets, and he has just not been good. Severino will get the start for the Mets tonight. We're going to back Severino. We lean Mets here, minus the 116. That's where that number sits right now. Again, we lean the Mets in that game. 7-10, first pitch there. Again, this is Why Lose. We do Major League podcast every single day. Daily packages you can get right now for $49, weekly $99, monthly $299. We've got 3 Major League plays up right now at ylose.com/Lance. Get everything right there. We're going to take a look at Rangers Marlins here. The Rangers, coming off their first World Series championship, have not been good. 27-29 overall, 13-16 on the road. Texas followed up season worst 6-game losing streak, winning 3 straight. Going into tonight's game against the Marlins, Corey Seager's been great, 21 RBIs in the month of May. Jose Urena, who will get the start tonight for Texas, 6 years for the Marlins in that organization. This is the only major league squad he has never faced. So that's a little bit of significance. Urena will go against his old franchise tonight. He hasn't been great. You look at Sixto Sanchez, though, who'll get the start for the Marlins tonight. This dude has not won at any level, minors or majors, since 2020. You got to go back to the pandemic season since Sanchez has put a win in his column. And I think maybe tonight's the night. I kind of lean the Marlins here, plus 108 at home against Texas. Again, don't trust this Rangers team where they are right now. Corey Seager has been on fire. Only thing that scares me there. But I'll lean the Marlins plus the 108. Take a look at those guys. Again, this is the Why Lose podcast. We do this every single day. Like, subscribe. We would appreciate that. We're going to give you free picks and free leans. And then, of course, for all of the plays, you can go online, ylose.com/Lance. Get that daily $49, the weekly $99, and the monthly $299. The A's at the Braves tonight. This is one of those you see it on the calendar early in April, and you're like, this is an easy series win for the Braves. But I don't know if it is. Last meeting between these two teams, believe it or not, 1 year ago on May 31st of 2023, where the Braves win that one 4-2. A's 6-18 their last 24, but the Braves only 2-5 their last 7. Again, Nationals took 3 of 4 from the Atlanta Braves, and the Braves have just the offense is gone. I don't know what to say. Even with Acuna before the injury, the season-ending devastating injury for the Braves, Acuna only had 4 bombs, and this is a team that was one of the best in the bigs last year. And you look at Atlanta, they're homerless in 19 games this season. That is more than the entire 2023 season for this club. Braves 7-12 when they haven't gone deep this year. Ronaldo Lopez, though, 2-2, 1.75 ERA, and he's 2-2 with an 0.89 ERA in 5 career starts versus Oakland. I'm going to play the Braves here to break out of a funk. Probably want to take, it's so difficult when the Braves offense is struggling like this, averaging only 3 runs over the last 6 games to lay a run line. So I'm just going to play the money line here, minus 220. I'm getting you guys to lay a lot of chalk out there. Let's just win. And again, the chalk doesn't affect you. The big price tag of 220 doesn't affect you if we're winning these games. Again, whylose.com/Lance. You can get all the plays up there, or 3 right now. Major League Baseball getting ready for the UFL tomorrow, and getting ready for game 1 of the NBA Finals. Excited about that next week. Daily package, $49, weekly $99, monthly $299. Twins at the Astros. Twins have won 7 of 9. Blanco, though, going for the Astros, early suspension this year. He's getting the start. He's 5-0 with a 1.99 ERA. He is second in the American League in batting average opponent, and 4th in ERA. He has been fantastic. I've got to play up on this game. Pablo Lopez will go for the Twins. Short price right here for the Astros. Open at minus 104. It is now minus 110. So basically 110, 110 either side. Twins are 15-12 on the road, and they have been a really, really solid 31-25. But I do have a play up right now at whylose.com /Lance. You can get that right now with Twins and Astros. Rockies at the Dodgers. The Dodgers were in a major funk until they rolled in and took on the Mets. That's always a good remedy for a team that is struggling. They're coming off a sweep of the Mets. Now they go to the friendly confines of Chavez Ravine, and at Dodger Stadium, they're 19-11. Storyline here: Walker Buehler will get that 5th start, coming back from his 2nd Tommy John surgery. The Rockies only 7-21 on the road. Dakota Hudson, the righty, will get the ball for the Rockies. They have the worst record on the road in the National League. I'm going to play the Dodgers here. It's minus 330. I will play the run line here. Still kind of a big number when you're laying the 1.5, but let's do that there. So there you go. Just to recap, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games for you. We gave you leans plays. We've got 3 plays up available right now at whylose.com /Lance, where daily package is only $49. Try us out. See what you think. Again, coming off a 2-2 yesterday, we're going to get rolling into the weekend. The T-Wolves dicked us up, but hey, we get back. We've been really good in the NBA this year and in the postseason, and we're about to start cooking into the month of June right here at Major League Baseball. So jump on board. Daily package $49, weekly $299, or excuse me, weekly $99, monthly $299. Go to whylose.com /Lance. Get them all, but tell all your friends that we've got this pod and we're doing it every single day. You guys have a great Friday. We will see you tomorrow right here on Why Lose.